everybody can easily create an AI agent that accepts terminal input or Python code or stuff like that, and then have the AI agent just like execute that, doing whatever the bash script or Python script does. The problem is that there is absolutely no way to doing that securely. It literally does not exist. And that is because of the size of the problem domain behind Python and Bash. At best you can do some regex and maybe some static analysis on the code, etc., etc. And that reduces the risks of hallucinations, and you can probably eliminate 99.99999999999% of all potential malicious execution paths, but you can never eliminate them, period, end of debate. There's just no traditional path to eliminating security issues related to generated Python or Bash script. And that path will never exist, because it's not even possible in theory to 100% correctly restrict neither Python nor JavaScript nor Bash script in such a way that generated code is not malicious. Now the results of that is that nobody on earth can deliver an AI agent that dynamically grows their tools on demand, except me. Look at this endpoint and realize you can actually go and try this out yourself. Now the GUI on the website is just a wrapper around an API endpoint that accepts natural language input, generates code on the server, executes that code on the server, and returns the result back to the caller. That means that the API endpoint is actually executing randomly generated LLM code on my server. And if you can hack that endpoint and make it do something malicious, I will give you $100. And the reasons why I can be so confident in that is because I'm not generating code. I am generating abstract syntax trees. And abstract syntax trees can be traversed, and they can be checked. In addition, I'm not executing functions, I'm executing slots. And every single time a slot is to be executed, the runtime will check to see, is the user legally allowed to do what he is trying to do. Here you can see a request that is failing, where I'm basically telling it to destroy my magic database. Now, if that request had worked, then my server would have been completely destroyed after executing it. But I am confidently writing that into the prompt and just telling it to, hey, go ahead and do it. And why can I so confidently write that? Because I know that the functions required to delete a database is simply not whitelisted. So as the user is trying to delete the database, the execution of the code is rejected during runtime. No regex, no static analysis, no, none of that stuff. Just pure old-fashioned failure, period, end of debate. Sorry, I can't do this. Thank you very much, have a nice day. And that actually results in that I have an LLM where I can actually expose such API endpoints to the orchestrator AI agent, such as Claude or Coder or Codex or Cursor or whatever. And then according to the user's access rights within that cloudlet, the user is going to be allowed to dynamically create code that the Hyperlambda executor executes on behalf of the code, allowing the user to actually have an AI agent that dynamically grows its tool space on demand. And that's actually a really, really big thing, because that's the only path that really exists for having and delivering AI agents that actually expands upon their capabilities over time. And it's the only path that exists, at least as far as I'm aware of, that is actually secure and that allows you to securely, dynamically grow your AI agents tool space on demand. And I think that's a pretty big thing. What do you think?